All right, today I'm going to discuss why more outflow equals more inflow. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck does that mean and why am I talking about more outflow equals more inflow? But I know a lot of different business owners and agents are just struggling in ways to get new leads and new client opportunities, even, when there's not a global pandemic that has shut down every business in the nation. Anyway, ways to get more inflow, more business without having to do paid advertising, because what I guess Murray Media mostly does is paid advertising. But in case you're interested in more organic advertising, whether it's organic or inorganic, the way you bring in more business outside of doing referrals, which is great and all, and I love referrals. That's how I get a lot of my business, but I still have to do a lot of other work in order to get more kind of client opportunities into my pipeline. So I thought I'd explain this because it's a simple concept that I learned, maybe 3 weeks ago that completely transformed how I get more business into my pipeline. So yeah, more outflow equals more inflow. What do I mean? So outflow means reaching out, outreach to people. And honestly, just got a text. The more outflow that you do as a business owner, is most likely, as long as you're using the right channels and having the correct message, um, almost always translate into more inflow for your business. So what are some ways that you can do organic outflow, especially as I guess, real estate agent, because I mostly do real estate. But if you're an agent in real estate, um, a huge way you can do it is adding anywhere from 10 to 25 FB friends every day. Facebook allows you to have up to 5,000 friends, and a lot of you are posting things about real estate on your Facebook. But the problem is that you have the opportunity to have so many more people see your post. And you should be adding anywhere from 10 to even up to 25 different friends throughout the day. Don't do it all at once, because Facebook will think that you are, you know, spam, and you're going to get blocked. But if you add all those people, 10 to 25 Facebook friends every day, let me turn my phone off. It's annoying. Then you have a much higher likelihood that someone who otherwise would not see your post or even know you're a real estate agent would, it could be a completely new client that you've never even heard of before, but it might be someone that you may know, or someone that might be a friend of a friend, or even someone that's completely random on Facebook. And you might be asking, well, how do I find these 10 to 25 people every single day? I recommend you go to Facebook groups. Facebook groups are a great way to find people that you otherwise wouldn't be friends with that could be potential clients of yours down the road. So Facebook groups like parenting groups, or mom groups in your area, or whatever it could be in the area that you're serving, join those groups and become friends with the admin, and then start posting in there, not spammy, but adding value about what you do as a business, and start finding people in that group. And that's a great way to just build your network and build people that are potentially going to see that you're an agent. After that, something that I've been doing recently that's completely transformed my business, and people, especially in real estate, hate cold calling. I hate cold calling too. It's the worst thing in the entire world. Who wants to bother someone? But it's called Sly Broadcast. And what it does is, it's a ringless voicemail service. I don't know why I'm writing it down and then you can see it, but it's a ringless voicemail service. And what it does is, you can load like a stupid amount of people into Slide Broadcast, and then send out voicemail drops, like the same pre-recorded voicemail to all those people. So let's say you had a list of old clients of yours and you wanted to reach out to them and just see how they're doing during coronavirus, check in with them, record a voice message. Hey, this is blah, blah, blah. I helped you sell or buy your house a couple of years ago. I'm just checking in to see how you and your family are doing. A little bit about what I'm doing right now. Just wanted to check in. And that's a good way. So if you have a list of 500 people that you've sold houses for in the past 5 years, then you could just load all those people up. Takes 2 minutes and just press send, and then they get a voicemail right to their inbox, and it's honestly amazing. And you can do that to even new leads. If you want to cold call people, you come up with some sort of pre-recorded message that sounds like it's personalized to people, but at the same time, it's being sent out to multiple people. So people who have expired listings or people who own vacant properties, just load up in all those phone numbers, record your message, press send, and like it's a wonderful way to get new client opportunities. Aside from that, those are kind of the two main things I do. I think LinkedIn is also a wonderful way to do it. There's a software called I'm definitely going crazy in quarantine. I don't have my little rag, so I'm going to cross off what I just wrote and write Ulink instead. LinkedIn is great. You should just be copying all of your whatever you're putting on your Facebook every day or every week and just putting it on all your platforms. You don't have to waste that much time. You've probably heard about Hootsuite. Scheduling is great. But what you can do is you can load up. There's this software that adds people on LinkedIn every day for you. You can add as many people as you like. So if you wanted to add like a whole bunch of people in the Western New York area, you can add like 100 a day, and every day they're seeing more and more your content on their newsfeed because there's so few people on LinkedIn. And if you're posting engaging content about your real estate or whatever business on your LinkedIn, then every single day more and more people are seeing your content, and that could be a cause for more and more client opportunities for you. Outside from that, my board is getting really messy right now. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I guess it looks cooler on video. Email. I think email is one of the coolest ways that I've used to transform my business as well, using email campaigns. So every day, anyone that is a past client of mine or potential client of mine that I've made contact with and we've had some sort of discussion, I'm sending out some sort of personal email to them that is going out to everybody. So it's not personal, but it looks personal. And I'm using the same content that I'm using on my Facebook, on my LinkedIn, on my email. It's just an easy way to kind of really stay in touch with people and show them what you're doing every single day. So you're not losing out on a potential client that you helped, or, you're just constantly adding value, constantly staying in front of people, constantly staying top of mind. I think it says that a potential lead, it takes anywhere from 8 to, I didn't just pick my nose, by the way, I was scratching. It takes anywhere from, I think, like 8 to 20 touches for a potential lead to become a client of yours. So if you're hitting them on Facebook as well as LinkedIn, email, all these different areas, they're going to forget that you reached out to them in like a non-known way. And then they're going to think they know you, and then they'll reach out when they want to buy a home or sell a home. Yeah, I think honestly though, what I do the most is definitely these 4 things. There's other ways you can do it, like Instagram. And I know people send out mail to people. I think that still works, but I don't do that. But definitely, I think my board is absolutely awful. Definitely the ways that I use are Sly Broadcast. Nope, over there. Sly Broadcast, Ulink, Facebook friends, Facebook groups. It's really awkward right now. And then email. My handwriting's terrible. Please don't judge me. But it's just constantly staying in front of people, and then as well as adding them to that pipeline. And there's creative ways you can do it. Get creative with it. Get creative with your messaging. And if people aren't reaching back, most likely it's because your messaging sucks. So you need to have, you can gauge it. What I do every single day is I have a big list, and it shows how many people I reached out to on this platform, this platform, this platform, this platform, this platform. And then it shows the positive responses and the negative responses. And if you're getting a really low percentage, then you realize that your messaging is absolutely awful and you need to change your messaging, and then you can test it. And if you're getting more responses on, Sly Broadcast or Ulink than you are on, Facebook or Instagram, then you can stop wasting your time on those and just pour all of your effort into that and have your assistant do it. But yeah, it's just good ways to get more business, good way to build your pipeline. And yeah, um, I do inorganic advertisings, but I also do help with organic advertising. So this was all organic. But as always, if you want any help on, paid ads are a great way to convert and find new customers. And this is great for like the long term game. But if you're looking to get clients more so in the short term game, they're looking to buy or sell immediately. Definitely. Send me a message or send me a letter or call me on the phone, hit me up anywhere. But yeah, these are just some great ways to get more business. Take care.